on the top, and here we go again. The back markers now say it's good for us. Look at this. Out in front. Hold the handspin. Smash home.
Is taking out yet another Open Surf Race Championship.
Hi, my name is Paul Broadbent. I'm a Level 3 surf coach and a member of Terrigal Surf Lifesaving Club. On this DVD, we're going to explain some of the basic skills of surf swimming. An explosive start is an important part of any surf race. A surf swimmer can gain an advantage on their opponent with a good fast start. The basic starting position is to stand balanced, front foot forward, opposite arm forward. When you hear the gun, explode off the line. Here are two examples from the Australian Championships. Watch the starters who start well and gain an advantage on their opponents.
We'll see plenty of those maroon stars. Away we go. Now there's an interesting decision been taken by some, and that is to head directly.
4 heats of 42 competitors to get down to these two. These guys have had to do a few rounds to get here, and this is pure speed.
Malcolm Allen, the defending champion, is in this final. He's a 1996 Olympian.
The one exception to this is when there is a strong sideways current. After the start, you will have to run parallel to the water's edge before you enter the water. Now you've started well, the next skill for us to learn is wading. When we enter the water, wading is the next part of the race. Let's have a look at a few examples. Maintaining good speed is also important. Using your arms and your legs to keep your speed up is also necessary. Maintaining an upright body position, good balance, and keeping your eyes out for potholes and other variables is an important part of the wade. Let's have a look at the wading action a little more closely. Eyes are up, legs are working out to the side, arms are bent, working in tandem with your legs. If we look at this action in slow motion, you'll notice the knees clearing the water, the opposite arm and opposite legs working, and that continues all the way through to the shore. The most essential part of wading is to get your knees up. A good checkpoint is to see whether your leg is parallel to the water or the ground. Let's finish off with looking at somebody wading out to sea. When the water's too deep to wade, the surf swimmer should transfer to porpoising or dolphin diving. This involves jumping off the bottom, reaching forward with the arms, going back down under the water, grabbing hold of the sand, then repeating the action. Timing's important when porpoising. The surf swimmer should try and time their dive so that they pass underneath the wave and allow the wave to pass over the top of them. Let's have a look at the porpoising technique. Drive off with the legs, reach forward and extend the arms fully in front, trying to go into the water in a streamlined position. Let's have a look in slow motion.
Wading skills, surf skills. That's a Northcliffe. Who's that?
That would be the big fella, Big Hacky. That's Craig, yeah. In front.
All surf swimmers need to become proficient at negotiating the break. This includes swimming and diving under waves and porpoising under waves. When reaching the impact zone, swimmers must give themselves enough time to get underneath the waves. This part of the race is critical. A surf swimmer has the potential to gain or lose big distances. What a swimmer does underneath the water is what counts. Let's have a look at the underwater action. The swimmer dives underneath the water with arms extended and grabs hold of the bottom with their hands. Once you have hold of the bottom with your hands, pull your hands underneath your chest, bring your legs forward, underneath your hips, drive strongly off the bottom, bringing your arms forward, and resurface. If the water's too deep, you may not be able to reach the bottom. If this is the case, swim towards the wave, dive under, try and get underneath the turbulence, take a breaststroke, or do some dolphin kicking, and resurface strongly and start swimming. There are a lot of individual strokes when it comes to surf swimming. Let's have a look at a few of these in action. Despite these individual differences, there are a number of common considerations. These include swimming with a long stroke, a strong kick, and every now and again popping your head up to see where you're going. Let's look at Kai Hurst do all of these three things. Long stroke, strong kick, and head up. As the swimmers approach the can, they need to lift their kick and maintain their speed. Upon reaching the can, they turn quickly, be aggressive, and try and find their own clean water. Let's have a look at this group of swimmers negotiate the buoys.
In terms of these conditions that have been all over the place, it's Kai Hurst from Smith, Freeman, Cotter and Short. That's the way we...
You're in the water with the best in the country.
Being skilled at catching waves is essential if you want to be a good surf swimmer. Catching waves is one of the hardest skills to master, but the most enjoyable aspect of surf swimming. Timing and positioning are the keys to catching waves. You need to be in the right place at the right time. To catch a wave, it's important to increase your swimming speed. So swim and kick hard as the wave approaches. When lifted by the waves, put both arms extended in front of your body, hands together. Head between your arms in a streamlined position. Here we can see the streamlined position. Arms extended, hands together, head between the arms. Body is rigid. This is the position a swimmer should be in when on a wave. From this streamlined position, a swimmer takes a breath by taking one arm stroke and turning their head to the side. The best advice I can give you is to get out in the ocean and practice. The only way you will improve at wave catching is to get out in the surf. Let's finish off by looking at a number of different competitors catching waves.
Forward to keep their momentum going. They need to stay in front of the wave.
Zane Holmes is also on this wave along with young Chris Allam. So where's it going to come? Who is going to win the Open Surf Race Championship of Australia? Allam's off.
In those legs, he's home. 3 years in a row, the Open Surf Champion in Australia. How good is this man?
Here he goes. Look at his hands down, kicking those huge feet of his, and he's just powered straight onto that wave. A breath there. arm back on, just gliding on that wave. Beautifully done.
This one could well win the Open Surf Race Championship for Kai Hurst.
Seasonally, this guy.
Here we go
is
again.
Holmes of Kawana.
Holmes of Kawana Beach comes down the face. Up on the top, and here we go again. The back markers now say it's good for us. Look at this. Out in front, holds the hands down.
He was in no man's land, but a smaller wave has come through in the middle of that, and he's going to be able to hold this one no problem. He takes in the big breaths, then he'll put his head down.
There's one in behind it, see him. He goes backstroke, powers onto it now. This will win him the gold medal. Kai Hurst. What an athlete.
He had a bit to prove. He's a little bit disappointed being left out of the national team. He is our greatest swimmer at the moment in the country. Weather surf swimming Ironman.